Who can be an Israelite, and is it genetic? That can be a tricky question. Biblically, to be an Israelite or God's people, it's really based on being in a covenantal relationship with God. If an Israelite has broken the covenant, that person will be cut off from God's people. So let's look at Genesis 17, 3 through 14. And this is Abraham's covenant with God. In verse 3, it says, God said to him, "As for me, this is my covenant with you. No longer will you be called Abraham, your name will be Abraham. I will establish my covenant as an everlasting covenant between me and you and your descendants after you for the generations to come, to be your God and the God of your descendants after you." In verse 9, then God said to Abraham, "As for you, you must keep my covenant, you and your descendants after you for the generations to come. This is my covenant with you and your descendants after you, the covenant you are to keep. Every male among you shall be circumcised. You are to undergo circumcision, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and you. Any uncircumcised male who has not been circumcised in the flesh will be cut off from his people. He has broken my covenant." Okay, let's talk about the Passover. When it comes to celebrating the Passover, only God's people can participate. You have to be in a covenantal relationship with God, and the prerequisite of that is circumcision, as we just read, for the males. Exodus 12 talks about the Passover. Verse 43, the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "These are the regulations for the Passover meal. No foreigner may eat it. Any slave you have bought may eat it after you have circumcised him. The whole community of Israel must celebrate it. A foreigner residing among you who wants to celebrate the Lord's Passover must have all the males in his household circumcised. Then he may take part, like one born in the land. No uncircumcised male may eat it." The same law applies both to the native born and to the foreigner residing among you. Okay, so here's a question. Is the covenant just circumcision? Everything we just read about Abraham was just physically being circumcised. Is there anything else to it? Let's look at Exodus 20:24, but let's start in 24 and kind of go backwards. So Exodus 24 is the covenant confirmation when Moses is on Mount Sinai with the Israelites who came out of Egypt. In verse 3, when Moses went and told the people all the Lord's words and laws, they responded with one voice, "Everything the Lord has said, we shall do." Moses then wrote down everything the Lord had said. He got up early the next morning and built an altar at the foot of the mountain, setting up 12 stone pillars representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Then he sent young Israelite men, and they offered burnt offerings and sacrificed young bulls as fellowship offerings to the Lord. Moses took half the blood and put it in bowls. The other half he splashed against the altar. Then he took the book of the covenant and read it to the people. They responded, "We will do everything the Lord has said. We will obey." Moses then took the blood, sprinkled it on the people, and said, "This is the blood of the covenant that the Lord has made with you in accordance with all these words." So that means we are to obey God's covenantal laws found in his book. Specifically in Exodus 20, where we see the 10 Commandments, Exodus 21 through 23 are his laws. And referring to foreigners, it ends with, "Do not make a covenant with them or with their gods. Do not let them live in your land." And it talks about the reason why. "Or they will cause you to sin against me, because the worship of their gods will certainly be a snare to you." So in order to be in the family of God, we have to be circumcised in a covenantal relationship with God and celebrate the Passover. The New Testament parallel version of that will be, we need to be baptized, we need to be in a covenantal relationship with God, which means obeying his commands, and we need to celebrate communion. And in the New Testament, spiritually, we receive a new name.